What's going on, guys? We're back yet again. We're going to be doing another movie review for Pokemon. We're going to be doing Pokemon the 2000 movie. This brings back a lot of memories. Again, late 90s. Again, what a time to be a kid. What a time to be a Pokemon fan. The main story, again, if you guys have not seen this film, I don't know what to tell you, but through the entirety of the film, we have where the gang is going again to another island. They get into another situation where we have this one character who is collecting the legendary birds so he can add them to his collections, from like Moltres to Zapdos to Articuno, and then we even see Lugia later on because of course where if he gets all these ones captured and taking these relics, then the world just starts to end from natural chaos and causes, because of course humans and Pokemon being in harmony. And within a song it says the world turns to ash, so again they're talking about ash, which again is still kind of silly that this character is the one to save the world. And again, when you're a kid, you're like, oh my god, man, this is so cool. And we see where even Team Rocket has to help yet again to be able to help save the world. And between, seeing all these characters try to come together to save the world, and even seeing Ash ride Lugia and fight against these other, the other legendary birds who've gone, pretty much berserk due to the just them being captured and just not knowing to be in harmony. But overall, I still think this movie is absolutely amazing. Once again, like I said in my Pokemon first movie, that this movie had a lot of heart. I remember seeing this in theaters and just having that emotion run through me and just being so excited when I was a kid. And I was so hoping for a Lugia card when I was a kid. And I remember we went to the theater, and I want to say I got Zapdos when we walked in, and you can get any card. And I got Zapdos. I was like, I was kind of hoping I get Articuno, but oh well. And I remember a buddy of mine, he gave me Articuno because he wanted Zapdos, but that was the only Zapdos I had. So I had another friend of mine at the time when Pokemon started getting bigger. Again, it was only a few friends that I was able to do this with. That he had three Zapdos, he had two Articunos, and I think actually two Moltres and and I think no or two Articunos, something like that. So either way, we were able to trade, and I was able to get all three. Lugia was really hard to find, but I was able to finally get him. And I remember when this movie came out on VHS, I was in Louisiana. I was visiting my great grandma at the time, and I remember seeing this movie, and I watched it I think twice because I was so excited to finally watch the movie again. And it was only out on VHS. Back when you had VHS, it was like slim pickings when you had to get it. Either you went to a Blockbuster or you had to go to the store and just fight over to make sure you had it. And even getting a VCR in the time, it was sometimes hard. But I was able to watch it. I had fun. I remember having my Pokemon toys because when I was little, I loved Pokemon, I loved Digimon, all that stuff. But I think anyone, again, if you've seen this movie, you are gonna have a lot of nostalgia to it, a lot of emotion, and again, everything that Pokemon has, from action, adventure to drama to comedy. And even though the animation may not still hold up to some people, it still holds up to me. Again, it's a late '90s movie. It came out in '99, and I think this movie's amazing. I still think it's amazing. It still gives you hope. It still gives you excitement. It still gives you laughter. Even if you saw it the first time, it still could probably give you that. And there's certain moments in this movie that I love, especially when Ash is running down the hill and he gets on Lugia, which is absolutely badass. Or seeing where they try to go to the next one and he has uh, Charizard and Pikachu use their powers to, fight off Moltres, as well as also, of course, Zapdos, which is absolutely incredible. We even see Lugia fighting, all of them as well, and how Ash is able to bring him back. And then the song that they play to bring Lugia back is really emotional. So again, if you guys have not seen this film, I highly recommend you do. It's been a while since I've seen it. I watch more clips than anything now, but I'm probably going to go back at some point and rewatch the entirety of the film. But I've enjoyed going back to my childhood. I think there's another video that I'm gonna be working on very soon. Uh, that's gonna be kind of personal for me to do. Like I said in the other video, of when you were younger, Pokemon was not cool to do. Now it is. A lot more people like it, and you know, other things, you know, like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, stuff like that. But now, like I said, I'm gonna be getting into a video on that at some point. But what do you guys think of this film? Is it a good one in your opinion? Is it a bad one in your opinion? Let me know about it down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you always on the next one.